the Food Supply Rescue Coalition. When I started out trying to learn about GMOs, I thought that places like Whole Foods and Trader Joe's didn't carry GMOs. And I think some people still think that Whole Foods doesn't carry GMOs. I saw a post on our March Against Monsanto page just the other day where a woman commented, "I'm surprised Whole Foods isn't sponsoring this event." Okay? But maybe that person hasn't come to that part of her research yet where she's understanding the entire issue and who Whole Foods actually is. So I would like to right now give some special thanks to some of the national organizers who have been working for more than 10 years on this issue. So I'm sure you guys have done a lot of your research. How about Ronnie Cummings from the Organic Consumers Association? How about Jeffrey Smith from the Institute for Responsible Technology? And there's a very unknown person, and maybe I won't mention his name. We'll call him Joe.
Joe! Joe! Joe!
Joe has been manning the Occupy Monsanto page and the Occupy Monsanto 365 page for years, and finally, people are starting to wake up. Let's get back to Trader Joe's. Do we give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Yeah!
Can you find GMOs at Trader Joe's?
Yes!
Absolutely. Would someone like to hold up this flow chart for me? Okay, so
We got a beautiful helper.
this is my daughter Summer. She doesn't eat GMOs. So Trader Joe's, we'll take a look at one of their foods. It's Trader Joe's pita chips. We're going to peel back some layers here. When you peel back the layers of Trader Joe's, what you find is Trader Joe's owned by the German company Aldi. Okay? And then when you dig a little bit deeper, you find out that Trader Joe's chips are made by a company called Stacy's. So then you have to ask yourself, well, who's Stacy's? When you peel back the layer of Stacy's, you find that Stacy's is owned by PepsiCo Frito-Lay. And we know that PepsiCo Frito-Lay donate a lot of money to the Prop 37 campaign to defeat your right to know, to defeat the labeling law in California this past November. So when we take a really close look at that, what we see is our Trader Joe's dollars end up right into the pockets of
Monsanto!
Monsanto's CEO, what's his name?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, that's right, Hugh Grant. So we wanted to make a sign to bring here today, but we didn't have enough time where we were going to draw some devil horns and a tail and give a pitchfork and say this is the face of evil. Some people call Monsanto what?
Satan.
Monsanto, right. So you guys, we really want to strike home the message that we have to vote with our dollars, with every dollar we spend. I'm going to turn around here a second.
They got a new act out on your head.
Every dollar!
So I have a dollar pinned to my back that says vote. So who has the power? We do! Monsanto has had the past 20 years to do what they want. And since this is a family-friendly event, we're not going to go into a lot of detail about this, but we know that Monsanto is shacking up with who?
Government.
So it's time for us to really flex our consumer power and our muscle and stop supporting these companies and contact our legislators and opt out of this Monsanto experiment, right?